What is up, guys? I hope you're having a beautiful day. My name is Trey Jones. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 types of anxiety, chest pain. Go ahead and smash the like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment down there, guys. Let me know what types of chest pain you dealt with or are dealing with anxiety. I'll be picking 2 people to give a shout out to in the next video. Must be subscribed. I have 2 shout outs today. Thank you so much for being proactive to Shelly Simmons and Almighty Cameron. Thank you guys so much. So if you want to jump in and subscribe and leave a question, comment of the day, you have a chance to get a shout out next video. So today we're going to be talking about anxiety, chest pain. Very scary, right? Many of you are dealing with it. You're not alone. The first 2.5 to 3 years of my anxiety, as far as health anxiety goes, I was primarily worried about my heart. I had cardiophobia. The very first panic attack that I had, I thought was a heart attack. So it was kind of embedded into my subconscious mind. So I dealt with chest pain pretty much every day from that point on. Every type of chest pain that you can imagine. So this video is a little bit different. I know I talk about chest pain a lot, but I actually wanted to go through all the different types of chest pain that I experienced. So maybe this is in hopes to relate with some of you guys to make you feel less alone, which is why I want you to leave a comment down there and let me know what types you have, because some other people will be like, hey, I had that too. You know, I deal with that too. They'll be happy to know that they're not alone. So yeah, guys, I'm not a licensed mental health professional. This is based off of experience. I dealt with health anxiety for 5 long years, but panic disorder as well. Had 5 to 10 of those a day. Social anxiety, of course, the general anxiety, and then bouts of depression or depression-like symptoms. So I was miserable for a very long time, but I did overcome it. Okay, I did recover. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You can do it if I did it. Okay, it comes down to strategy and patience and knowing what to do, and being proactive, honestly. But guys, if you're interested in anxiety coaching one-on-one with me so we can walk through this in depth, emails down below in the description and in the first pinned comment. Hit me up. We'll get something set up. So guys, like I said, every type of anxiety, chest pain you could imagine, I had. Whenever that was my primary fear, I was basically waiting and anticipating it to happen. Also, you have to remember, if you have health anxiety, you're very super aware, hyper-focused, hypersensitive, however you want to say it. You're basically listening almost for symptoms, waiting for something to pop off. Everything that you feel, you're probably feeling tenfold what an average person would feel. So we're very sensitive to pain or any types of sensations or symptoms. So if the first thing that I can tell you guys, if you are dealing with chest pain and you haven't seen a doctor, please go see a doctor just to get that peace of mind. Sure, it could be anxiety, but you know what? There's always a possibility of something else. That's not to scare you, but to just make sure that you are safe. It's just smart to get the initial reassurance from the doctor that this is something that's just anxiety related. Okay, there's a lot of tests that you can get. The blood test is good, and also the EKG. EKG is very indicative of heart damage. If you had a heart attack, something is going to show up on that EKG and they're going to figure it out, okay? So if you've gotten multiple EKGs, some of you gotten stress tests and other tests done, and visuals of your heart, guys, you got to start believing these, okay? Stop doubting, stop having the mistrust, the paranoia. I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but it is a choice to actually trust these doctors. And I know it's confusing with the chest pain, guys, especially on a day where things are going great, you know, beautiful day. And I did a video about this the other day, and then out of nowhere you have chest pain. Well, holy crap, I'm not anxious. I'm not having a bad day. Oh my God, the doctors must have missed something. That's whenever you start to mistrust them or not trust them. You grow paranoid, okay? I get that. But guys, you cannot be falling for that trap. Your subconscious mind is still sending signals to your body to give off the chest pains. Just because a doctor said you were fine in that test doesn't mean the chest pain stops. You have to rewire, you have to heal. That takes time, okay? So just understand that. Also, you can go weeks feeling fine and then have these pains out of nowhere. You still have work to do. So guys, first one, sharp pains. I would feel this in all different areas of my chest, very painful, much like a knife kind of being lodged into my chest. Maybe a little dramatic, right? Because I was very sensitive to pain at the time, but at the time that's kind of what it felt like a knife was in there just kind of moving around. I would feel it on both sides of my sternum, which the sternum is this middle bone right here where your rib cage kind of connects to. So I would deal with some sharp pains. They would kind of come out of nowhere, freak me out. The second one, guys, is radiating. So the pain would start here, but then it would radiate to my back, my lower neck, my shoulders, and my arms. This would freak me out because, you know, whenever you Google radiating pain association with all the other symptoms I was dealing with, it's going to say heart attack, right? Anything related with your heart or chest, it's going to point to heart attack first. So that's why Googling is kind of pointless. See a doctor if you're concerned. But I would get the radiating pains in my back, my shoulder, my arms. It would really make me feel like I was having a heart attack. And I would get these in my left arm quite often, which brings me to the next one, shooting pains. I would get these everywhere, and these were kind of a pain that would start somewhere and it would run, okay? So it was like I would have a pain in my upper chest and it would kind of start to go down to the center of my chest very quickly. I would have this in my left arm all the time, all the way down to my fingers. So I knew that left arm pain, tingling, and numbness was associated with a heart attack. So that would freak me out even more. So I would be like, oh my God, I'm having a heart attack because I'm focusing my pain over there, and that's keyword focusing. If that was my fear, that's where my brain was going to send the signals. So you'll often see that the symptoms and diseases that you fear the most, your anxiety is going to mimic the most, and it's going to give you those symptoms the most. Number 4 is crushing pain. I would just have really heavy pain right here, often in the center of my chest, perfectly where they describe you having pain if you have a heart attack. So that didn't help me with my fear, obviously. Number 5 is pain when bending over. I know this sounds really weird, but towards the end of my heart anxiety phase, probably the last symptom that I had that was to go, was every time I bent over, I would feel this enormous pressure in my chest, whether it was tying my shoes or picking something off the floor. For whatever reason, there'd be some tremendous pressure there. And at first I thought I was like, the blood was getting caught there, and my arteries must have been clogged, and there was like this huge pressure, and if I was to stay there that my heart was going to burst or something. But no, what it really turned out to be, it was just like weight distribution. I'm leaning over, and just the weight of my body leaning down combined with the muscle tension made this more intense type feeling, more intense pain and pressure. So that's what I would deal with. But like I said, that was one of the last things to go for me. And we all have our weird little things. These were just mine. Number 6 is heartburn. Heartburn. After a big meal, I would deal with this: indigestion, heartburn, GERD-like symptoms, acid reflux. I would think that I was having heart problems, okay, or that I was having some type of chest pain, because it's all kind of in the general same area. The acid can creep up your esophagus, and your upper abdomen, especially with indigestion and acid reflux. This area can be irritated, and it's really close to the lower part of your chest, so you get kind of confused. Is it heartburn? Is it heart attack, right, or chest pain? So it can be very confusing. So heartburn was something that I dealt with pretty chronically at the time. Number 7 is just that persistent dull ache. This was probably the more annoying one, to be perfectly honest, because it was the one that never went away. It was just a reminder, hey, you still have heart disease, or hey, you still have some problems here. The dull ache just never really went away. I mean, I would have some brief moments. When I say never went away, I would have some good moments during the day, but then out of nowhere, just randomly, it would just kind of pop up. That's how tense I was pretty much all the time, that this dull ache just never really completely would go away for a long period of time. So yeah, I know some of you are dealing with that, and I would of course feel this everywhere. It was one of those that would just be like, you know what I mean? It was just like, it's weird. But I would experience like pretty much constant dull ache in between these episodes of sharper pains. Number 8 was pain with movement and stretching. I should have saw this as a sign that it was muscle tension, but I didn't think of it like that. So many times I would stretch, move around like this. I actually needed that stretch, guys. That felt good. Any movement or anything like this, the center of my chest would just hurt. And it should have been a clue, right, guys, that there was something just going on with my muscles, right? But I didn't take it as that. Just freaked me out. I guess I just thought that I had something wrong with my arteries, or that my heart was expanding. I don't know. That was just kind of the way that I thought at the time. Number 9, moving pains. Now, when I'm talking about moving pains, I'm not talking about necessarily just pains that I'm moving. I'm talking about pains that moved around. Okay, so I would have pain in my upper chest up here. I would have pain on the left side, the center, the right side, and I would have pain right below, okay? It wasn't just in one spot, all right? It wasn't just in the center. It wasn't just on the left side. I had it right above and below. So pain all over, which would be more indicative of muscle tension, right? And then number 10, last but not least, constant pain. Pain that would stick around for weeks, where there was zero relief. The best example of this was after my first panic attack that lasted 6 hours. So much tension built up that my chest literally hurt so freaking bad for 3 straight weeks. And I think this is something that really freaked me out. This is the different, like if I wouldn't have had the constant chest pain after the first panic attack, I don't think my health anxiety would have been as bad as what it was. I think the fact that there was so much tension built up after my first panic attack that the chest pain just was too enormous. It was like huge, okay? It was like really tense, that really made me feel like I had a heart problem. It was like confirming it. I was just like, there is no way my chest hurts this bad, and that was just some anxiety, you know? It's so hard for us to believe that sometimes. I know it's so hard to believe that. But if you've been told by a doctor that you are all good, you've been checked out, multiple tests, and everything's coming back clear, start buying into it, okay? That's the first step, is just accepting anxiety, all right? I know that's easier said than done, but guys, you can do it. But I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit different. You could pick my brain a little bit, see some of the things that I dealt with that are a little bit more detailed that I don't talk about too much. Again, remember to leave a comment. What types of chest pain did you deal with? You can relate with somebody. I'll be picking 2 people for a shout out. You must be subscribed. Again, if you want coaching with me one-on-one where we can talk about health anxiety, your panic disorder, anything like that in depth, where I can give you a personalized strategy, please email me. Don't hesitate. I love doing it. So many amazing reviews so far. It's been really, really great. I would love for you to be a part of it. I'm gonna start sharing more of those testimonials on my community tab so you guys can see some actual proof that it works, and that it's not just me BSing here. But I love you guys. Just keep on fighting. Remember, guys, down below there's resources, my tips for anxiety, online therapy. You can sign up for that. There's a free link down there. And in all my social media, right? The Snapchat, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook group, that's there. And remember to subscribe to me on BitChute. It's just another video platform. Just go to bitchute.com and then go to the search bar, type in Trey Jones, and just subscribe to me there. It's like a backup channel in case something were to happen to my YouTube channel. So that's that. Guys, I love you. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell so you get updates when I put my videos out. And until next time, guys, keep fighting. I love you all.